Wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up.
Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly. All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The all-elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots. The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
Welcome to AEH, the All Elite Hour, brought to you by Marked Out Wrestling Podcast and the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go join the Facebook group, AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Sometimes you'll see posts about Jay White. That could be the tagline. I don't know. We're still workshopping it, and we're still trying to figure it out. Another Jay White joke, as you've heard. Anyway, my name is Brian. That is MJ over there. Say hello, MJ.
What's up with your... Yeah, you know what I'm about to say. What's up with your... Why are you talking like that?
What?
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? It sounds like you're... It sounds like you have a different...
Different voice?
No, like an effect on your voice.
An effect on my voice, really?
No, he sounds normal.
It sounds weird? Does it sound like echoey?
Not echoey, it just sounds like you have like a reverb on.
No, I have no reverb. That's all natural.
Sounds pretty normal to me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm MJ.
Oh. What? Hi, MJ. How are you, bud? Oh, yeah?
Pretty
Can't
upset.
even- You're pretty upset? What?
Oh, yeah.
I know why, but we'll
Cue the violin music.
Yeah, right. And of course, rounding us out, Kyle. Hello, sir. Hello. What is that shirt you're wearing? Who is it?
Baker, DMV.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
I thought that was a Rammstein shirt.
I thought it was like a horror movie shirt, actually. It's fucking awesome. So, obviously, we're going to be talking out Full Gear. We are on heels of the pay-per-view and show of the year? Pay-per-view of the year?
All out. All
No?
out.
Is that too much?
Yeah, that was too much.
All right, I was hoping
All
maybe
out
one of us
2021.
would.
Maybe if you switched the Cody match
No,
Hmm.
no.
and just had it Pac versus Black, there you go.
Nah, even
Yeah.
still then.
Still a very good
Yeah.
pay-per-view, though. I think all of us were
It'll be
pretty
hard
happy
to
with-
ever beat All Out. I mean, they had
No.
You know what I
they
wasn't
had
happy with?
Suzuki, Cole, and Bryan debut.
We might as well just get this out of the way because we didn't even talk about this in our pre-show talk, which we do have.
Do we?
How lackluster that tag team champion match ended.
Well,
Which
well,
one?
No,
Oh, the tag team one? Which one? There was a
it was
few.
meant to do
The tag
that.
team championship match.
Oh.
A lot of
Sorry,
people didn't realize like what they were doing.
I know what
it's
they were
rude
doing, but-
for them to dispute it and have another match.
But it's still the point that you could see the hair coming out the back of the mask. If you know the bald dude's in, and you're seeing hair hanging out the
even
back of the
FTR
mask.
is already tweeting, like going ahead and playing this storyline because Dax tweeted out a picture where Rick Knox has a picture they took with Penta, and he put, "Oh, okay, now it makes sense." Basically, trying to say that he was on their side the entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, dude. If I'm a referee and in the middle of a match, these motherfuckers put a mask on. You're just like, dude, what are you doing?
What?
Like,
I
as a
mean,
ref.
come on, it's old school
As a ref.
underhanded fucking heel
Look,
tactics, bro.
MJ,
Yeah,
it's
but
a ref.
you're a ref.
It's a ref. These are the same people who turn their backs and suddenly can't hear people getting the shit beat out of them by
Right.
people who aren't in the match.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we're over extreminizing that trend.
Over extreminizing?
Yeah, they're like,
Are you just making up
doing it
words
too
on
much.
AEH?
No,
I
I'm
love it.
just
doing
gonna-
it too much.
I'm just going to turn
Doing it too
around
much.
here and, I don't hear that chair shot happening.
And then when
Right.
they turn around, they instantly look at both of them, the hurt person and the person, like,
Right.
What happened?
Did you do something?
Like what Aubrey said, if she would just have her phone, and
If
that
Danhausen
fucking
would have,
Ooh, I cursed. I'm sorry. Yeah. If
oh,
Danhausen
and
would
no
be able
swearing,
to text her,
no swearing.
and yeah, I'm sorry.
dude, I swear every week.
Danhausen
Yeah, but not when-
says no swearing.
Not when Danhausen.
Unless you get a
when
no
you're
swearing
talking
card
about-
that you can literally buy from Danhausen that
Hey,
gives you
there's
a swearing pass.
video proof that he swore.
Right. Yeah. Let's start off first. Well, first of all, MJ, you are correct about the whole FTR
Yeah.
thing.
It was a weird finish, I'll give you that, but I know why they did it though. So
I
I'm
know.
not-
they would
Well, why
keep it going.
why did
I'm
they
not
do it?
unhappy
No,
about it.
no. Why did they do
It's so that they can dispute it and have another match.
Have a rematch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably gimmick match.
I guess while we're on it, did you either of you guys hear that thing about like I think it was Dax's tweet about like the 8 we'll tell you in like a month, in a year and a half or 18 months or something like that?
I think they're just messing with people. Like
they're just
always.
fucking
Yeah.
okay. Because like that brought up about a bunch of rumors about like, oh, is FTR, are they unhappy? Is that why they're going to AAA?
Do they look unhappy? They got gold around their waist. So.
That's my thought too, man. Like I feel like just people are reading too much.
These
into
are the
it.
same people who thought that whenever Bryan and Punk was rumored to be signing, they're like, oh well, fuck Hangman. Then I guess they're just gonna let Hangman go off. Then who cares about Hangman now? He's not gonna ever get championship. So obviously, they were fucking wrong.
Obviously, they were wrong, which brings us to our first fucking second topic after FTR, but really
Probably
first. Hangman winning the AEW All Elite Wrestling the All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group championship.
We should have making one of those. And Hangman's our
we
first.
Should have one. He won that. He won
GSW exhibition match.
The All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group championship. It doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Is the Exactly. Hangman is finally the world champion of AEW.
This is like a...
Wait, I gotta do a victory lap. Gotta do a victory lap for him.
and this is like a... This is pretty much a cultivation of like a 3-year story, because when AEW first started, he literally said at the first event he would be AEW champion.
Yeah. That's right. And you were also talking about before we started, or we were recording, but before we started, what you guys are seeing and hearing. Kyle, you had mentioned something about Kenny Omega's, what was it, his Twitter?
So on the Media Scrum after the show, Tony Khan said that it was always the plan for Jericho to be first champion, and that he knew pretty early on who the first 4 champions would be. Well, for those who pay attention, like little subtle things, Kenny likes to basically spoil stuff without spoiling stuff. Because like he used to have his pinned tweet used to be about Full Gear, about how how Moxley left him alive, and everybody knows that he won the tournament at Full Gear, which eventually got him the championship. Well, his header on Twitter is one of the All Out banners from like 2 years ago, where it was Jericho, Mox, Kenny, and Hangman, which is all 4 champions right then and there, and
giving it just
literally right there in your face. It's been right there.
Well, since Hangman's the champion, we now have our number 1 contender for that championship.
Yeah, but we're not ready to talk about that yet.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You want to move on?
It's a direct tie-in. It's a direct tie-in, though, Kyle. You gonna shit on mine?
No,
come on now.
We'll talk about it when we get to it.
But we are there.
No, we're not. We're talking about the championship match.
We haven't even talked about
everything else that happened.
Dude, I mean, the match is what we all thought it was going to be.
Okay.
It was a great fucking storytelling match, I'll tell you that. Honestly, it's like, I think my favorite part, honestly, was something that didn't even happen like in the ring. It was outside the ring. It was just the chef's kiss for the match was the ending where Matt Jackson nods to him.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
I'm like, that's fucking amazing. And technically, I know they were there for Kenny, but technically now the Bucks were in Hangman's corner.
See, I didn't take it that way. I took it as
I didn't take it that way.
That was almost like they could have intervened, right? They could have jumped up there and did something, but instead he didn't. He just let that happen to Omega. So I feel like
down there ringside,
I think it was a business decision
during a thing. Yeah, but
the way have either of them talked about it or like tweeted or anything yet? Like,
but like that was just perfect. The way like they did that. And Pat just looks at him and just gives the nod, and then he hits the buckshot. I was like, "That's huge, amazing storytelling."
I agree. I was disappointed that there was a lot of shenanigans going on. The Bucks coming out.
I mean, it was like not even 2 minutes, and Don was already choking.
Yeah,
Hangman
we figured that was gonna happen. Don being involved.
Yeah, but not that early. I feel like that's.
It was pretty early.
Did you notice? So, I thought it was great when Hangman hit the One Wing Angel. I was like, "Oh shit, is Hangman gonna beat Kenny with his own finisher? This is gonna be good." And then he kicked out. Of course,
I'm pretty sure he did it the last match. Pretty sure the last match he did.
But
it too.
did you notice that Kenny did not hit the One Wing Angel, so it's still protected?
It's true. He hit him with a lot of V triggers.
Yeah,
he
they're
did. Yeah,
they're waiting for CM Punk.
and
to
then
kick out.
fucking Hangman almost hit a V trigger. That was great. The way Hangman reversed it on him, and went for the V trigger. I thought, oh, that's fucking great.
I will say by the end of this match, I was like, man, there's a lot of biting of the face tonight. There's a lot of like a lot of the matches hit the one ring post, just that one ring post. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And who was the one? Oh, I think it was Hangman. Didn't he rip the camera off?
Yeah, so he could jump off of it.
It's like, motherfucker, that's like a fucking couple $1,000 camera.
Yeah.
I would like. Can I buy it? Are you guys selling it? Is it? It's like used, but
how'd y'all like Hangman's entrance with the whole? You
cool.
notice it in the tunnel. If you like pause it, or if you Anna Jay talked about it, she pushes Stu down. She's one of them that's running in the tunnel because it's Dark Order running in the tunnel, and she pushes Stu down in it.
I did not notice that. That's fucking hysterical.
Fucking Dark Order coming out and like holding them up. That was fucking great.
Now, okay, I gotta say, I'll ask you, MJ, first, and I'll go to you, Kyle. Did you think there was any way we could have seen some, like, all right, Hangman celebrating, Dark Order comes out, and then they all beat the shit out of him?
They all beat the shit out of him due to
someone else comes out, maybe.
The influence of their new leader. Yeah,
right.
They're all about giving Hangman good moments now.
I think if that was going to happen, it would probably be later on, but
later on, not in the same night.
It's weird because you know everybody was kind of some people, not everybody, because some people figured, okay, well he's probably doing a movie. He's doing a movie, so it won't be now. But then there's also
who's doing the movie?
Wyndham.
Oh, I thought you meant Hangman. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
No, I'm talking about Wyndham. That's who he's allured to.
Yeah, okay.
That's who everybody thinks is coming.
Well, yes, that's who I was
coming in.
Yeah. We're on the same page. Yes.
So I wonder if maybe they're going to save it, and because Wednesday Dynamite is going to be at Hangman's hometown. So
Norfolk.
So maybe he debuts there.
I mean, oh yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
No, you can go on.
No. Mine was bullshit.
Well, this is my thing is that I think a lot of these fans are going to ruin their pay-per-views thinking that someone's always going to show up when I don't even want that to be the case.
Well, see,
I want...
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Well, see, usually that's the formula AEW has. They usually debut somebody either huge or, somewhat okay.
Which they
that
did.
fans will be okay with on the pay-per-view, and then the Dynamite after, there's always the big debut.
I just feel like I want to watch it. How do I put this correctly? If they do not start debuting after this tenure with the 5 years is up, if they keep on debuting, I'm going to legitly call out a problem.
Like, if they just keep...
they keep debuting and debuting.
Well, they didn't, so there you go. Right?
They did, though.
Not in the main event, though. Like, it was...
But I'm just saying, Jay Lethal, they still signed someone new.
Yeah.
That wasn't a woman. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Well, Tony. Someone asked Tony about ROH, and he said he couldn't comment on anyone else from ROH that he may be talking to.
Of course, there's gonna be more.
It better be fucking Dan Allysin. I'll tell you that much.
Well, the Jay Lethal stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So speaking of Jay Lethal, So, are we done with the Hangman match?
I mean, I don't really have much else to talk about. We can go right into what MJ was alluding to before with his challenger.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think we should talk about address it because I know this is something that's probably on people's minds. I know I actually thought about it when I saw him come out. I'm like, doesn't he have like a weird...
Yeah, so for those who don't know, and it seemed like a lot of people forgot, and then people remembered later on, they're like, oh wait, I just remembered why I haven't heard about Jay Lethal in a while. And now people are kind of iffy about it. So Jay Lethal has a lot of allegations against him from speaking out, where multiple women who worked in ROH all accused him of sexual harassment. And Taylor Hendricks even said that her career basically got sabotaged because she wouldn't sleep with him. And then Kelly Klein and a bunch of others all came out. And
Taylor Hendricks was another one.
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Taylor
Sorry.
Hendricks was one who said that her career got hurt because she apparently refused to sleep with him.
And Kelly Klein, she's also talking about it.
Yeah,
we shall see what happens.
Other people, but like, these are just allegations for the most part, but. It's not just one woman; it's multiple.
It's a risk too.
It's multiple women, which I don't think every fucking woman would come out and just put their careers and stuff on the line for
right. I don't think
for something.
I agree.
Fake, yeah, but so it's like it's wondering. It's like, did they look into this and they know for sure nothing's going on, or did they turn a blind eye to this? Because I mean, it's still questionable. The Justin Roberts thing's still questionable. Well, we don't know if that was true or not, and no investigation ever happened, and he never got took off TV. So, I want to have faith in the company that they wouldn't hire somebody that would be that'd be problematic, but I don't know.
Yeah, the whole Justin Roberts stuff kind of
it's kind of swept under the rug. Yeah.
Right.
I
don't know. And we're not. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to and I know I can probably speak for MJ too, but chime in if you will. But we're not trying to This is we're
not trying to cancel someone or anything.
Yeah.
It's just saying that,
but it is.
These are out there, and
right.
They did hire him, so
hard to ignore.
It's kind of hard to ignore.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that what you said, that it's just they did their due diligence and.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, and speaking of that, another thing that just happened recently, it happened before Full Gear, and it's kind of ties into this, that he would hire Jay Lethal on the media call for Full Gear a couple days ago. There was a woman who asked a question. She basically was asking a question about the women's division and about how people like NWA had an all women's pay per view and stuff, and is that something that Tony Khan would like to do, or what would he like to? Basically asking him what his contributions to women's wrestling has been, and he interrupted her and he pretty much embarrassed her on the media call. He actually had to apologize. He apologized later on to her in private though, which was kind of which it's cool that he apologized, but. He didn't
have to lie to her.
He embarrassed her publicly. Yeah. It should have been a public apology, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially because it was in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah. But he interrupted her. He completely cut off her question, and then basically went on this whole rant about how people need to acknowledge his contributions to women that he provided some AEW talent for the NWA pay-per-view, and he paid them for it, and he didn't feel that people talked about that enough. There was numerous articles about that. The only reason I even fucking knew that Tony Khan even did that was because of the articles I read that talked about it. And then on top of that, it's he talks about that, but AEW didn't even promote that pay-per-view. They never even tweeted about it. So if you want to talk about your contributions for it, then why not get your fucking company to promote it then if you're that proud of it? And I've seen people I've had arguments with people saying oh well they should acknowledge him. One person actually said that wouldn't have happened without him. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? He provided two people. Or 2 or 3 people for the pay-per-view. There was an entire roster of women not signed to AEW. What?
Yeah, he could provide for an all-women pay-per-view, but can't even put fucking 2 women's matches on his.
Exactly. You want to talk about your contributions to women's, but you only have 1 fucking match on Dynamite.
Let's put it on the ground. Let's put it on the table. He's only promoting 2 women right now, Jade and Britt. It's it. Done. He even signed a new woman and had her lose.
No, Tay.
No.
Come on.
What? Dude, she just lost. She got her ass beat.
No, she didn't. She
you know what I mean?
much ran that match.
She did every move that girl had, and
he put
Trish
over
still kicked out.
Tony put over Tay pretty hard on the media scrum as well. But
And as he should.
hey, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, he basically went on this whole like, it was just like this childish, unprofessional, like oh, I did this, acknowledge this,
right.
pick me, Yeah.
It was pretty
was
weird.
really shitty.
And also, wasn't she only asking about like if he had plans to run in
Yes.
all women's pay-per-view?
Yeah, and he just fucking straight up interrupted her.
No.
It's like,
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I think that's his answer.
That Tony's
Really.
like, an all women's
Yeah,
pay per
exactly,
view.
got pissed.
He's like, so how many women's matches do I have for that pay per view? And they're like, well, obviously all of them. He goes,
More than one.
Well, what
I'm
if I put
surprised, like,
Hangman
who let her
and
ask a woman's
Bryan
question?
on that as the main event?
Right. If Aubrey's the ref, does that count?
So remember that one time I did the dark match with women main event? Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I contribute all the time. I
Well, no,
run.
but
But yeah, it's just
I could say a bunch of stuff. I could say a bunch of stuff about
he
it.
did that. Then he apologized, but then he goes and hires Jay Lethal. It's kind of weird.
Hey, not worse than WoW now, okay?
Oh God.
What'd you say, MJ?
I said not worse than WoW.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that promotion is just shooting themselves in the foot. And they even had their first.
Well, okay, so
show
that's it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think. I mean, there's obviously a lot of people that like Jay Lethal. He has a very good following. And I have to say, a little bit part of me was excited at the fact that, and I know this guy also has some a bad Black Cloud history over him, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
But the idea of having Lethal and Ric Flair in the same company and being able to do part 2 of their whole...
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When Lethal first spoke, it sounded just like Ric Flair.
Yeah, right?
He was like,
Lethal.
I was like, what?
Shivani!
And Lethal first came out there, before I remembered everything that happened with him, I was actually excited because I was like, oh, wait, we have to get Jay Lethal back on BTE. I need the Macho Man gimmick back.
Yeah. He actually, I don't know if he actually taught me how to do a headlock takeover.
Wow.
Back when I was training.
Wow.
Back
A headlock takeover.
I was having trouble with it.
You can never win a match with a headlock takeover.
No.
You know
This
who
is why I
taught
was,
Lethal that? AJ Styles.
What's that?
She'll be wrestling if you can't take a fucking headlock.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I remember because I think he was working at I think it was Jersey All Pro.
Yeah.
I think at the time. So yeah, and he would come over and train at ECPW.
That's pretty cool.
And
I'll never forget
who is
that.
Lethal facing this week?
Who is Lethal facing?
Jay Lethal is facing.
Duh. Yeah.
Jay Lethal came out.
Sammy Guevara.
He challenged Sammy Guevara. He said he came to AEW and he was aware that there's an open challenge for the TNT Championship. Yep.
Love it.
Oh, I think that'd be a great
Although,
match.
I love the matchup. And when I say, you know what I mean. I'm not.
Yeah.
Outside of all the other stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to assume that everything's
Like I said,
okay.
Well, yeah, we're going to assume.
Yeah.
We're trying to be excited about it because we don't know if it is true or not.
Right.
But you also can't ignore it. So
Yes.
it's like,
Or
I don't know.
we don't know if it's more of mistakes than intentional. That's what I look at stuff at. Either gender, by the way. Either
Well,
gender.
yeah,
Maybe
but
I shouldn't say that either. That kind of was insensitive. But
Yeah.
either human being, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
But yeah.
Because look what Havoc's done, and we're not sitting here
well,
saying
he's
Havoc's a
no
bad
longer.
person.
He's no
He
longer
is a
with us
delivery
anymore.
person now.
Just an alcoholic.
Dude, he
he still?
does
I
not
thought
look
he's-
the same at all. Did you see that picture that
Yeah,
came
I saw
out
those
of
pictures.
him?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. I hope
that's
he's
fucking-
doing well. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Stop. Stop. We're done with it.
It's like he was one of my favorite wrestlers. I was excited for him, but and then everything came out. It's kind of okay, I'm done with him. But I have to admit, when I saw the picture of him doing that, even though he looked different stuff, even though everything that happened, I still was a little bit, happy that he was okay. That
right.
because
and I think that's ultimately what
because
matters.
even though these people, I don't want them. I don't want them to fucking die or anything.
No.
Like that.
Right.
God damn it. Thank you. But yeah,
Sorry, I know that was like a heavy, touchy subject, but I had that locked and loaded. And
oh god.
All right, so Daniel Bryanson.
Brian Danielson. Why the fuck?
We can go on and talk about that.
Daniel Bryanson? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's his name.
It's
Daniel
Brian
Bryanson.
Danielson.
No,
That's his name.
Daniel
We're calling him
Bryanson.
Brian
No.
Danielson. Even though
the American iguana.
said
The American iguana, Brian Danielson.
JR
American
said Daniel
Eagle.
Bryan twice in the same fucking match.
Wait, what did he say?
JR said
Oh,
Daniel
did he
Bryan
really?
twice in the same match. Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude,
Is that like
JR was possibly drunk last night. He missed a lot
possibly?
of shit.
Probably.
He missed a lot of calls. He
Whatever,
was-
it's Minneapolis.
Well,
He's having fun. It's
did you
cold.
notice he was also just?
Why are you-
He was mostly just talking shit about the ref the entire on commentary.
was.
He wasn't even like talking about the match. He was talking stuff about the refs. It was weird.
Yeah, but I think this was a good match. This is definitely a little bit different from what type of match they would have had if they were in that other company, in my opinion.
or
a little bit
anywhere
more
else.
of hard hitting. Excuse me,
NXT
MJ?
2.0.
No, shut up. Oh, I'm choking now. You made me choke.
This is my thing.
Son of a gun. Yes.
You know why it really wasn't? You know why I was like, even before all this, like Miro, even if he was meant to be in here, I was like, he's not winning. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I heard some people on the live chat shout live chat. The demo's doing very great.
Keep it
That's
up.
funny.
bro.
I
They're
don't
saying
remember live
this
chat
is the-
being
This is this is Miro's hardest challenge to date. It's like, you know what? It's not true. Because we already kind of
what-
killed the
you-
Miro
what?
train. No, we already killed the Miro train.
Killed the Miro train.
When we had Sammy Guevara beat him with a top rope move. So, coming into this match, as a wrestling aficionado, not as a fan, going into this match, I was like, man, it just he's not doing what he used to do for me because Sammy Guevara is getting beat up by Dan Lambert in a match and beating him. So that's
Right.
why I'm just like, man, I love Miro. Like I know he's got big plans, but I feel like Tony killed those big plans. You cannot take the bit. That's what it is.
No,
I still have a
what,
problem.
you're saying because they took the TNT off of him?
Yes.
The TNT title?
Yes.
I think, yeah, but now he's flirting with the
Yeah.
fucking. The
But
World
now he's got
Championship.
2 losses on his notch by.
Yeah, and guess what? At Revolution, Miro's gonna beat God's ass. Okay,
That's right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Revolution.
I don't know, man.
Honestly, you know what I was hoping in this match because like, this was probably the most unpredictable match on the card for me because I was like,
Agreed.
because you know he took Mox's place, but it's like you can't look at this match as a who's gonna win match. You're looking at it as who's gonna face Hangman, and which makes the most sense.
Well, assuming Hangman was going
We
to win,
fucking
we
knew
didn't know
Hangman
it.
was gonna win. Okay, there was no goddamn doubt in my mind. Okay,
I wouldn't go that far.
I had no doubts whatsoever. That,
I mean, I
that Hangman wasn't gonna win.
I thought the Dark Order were going to turn on him and Wyndham Rotunda was going to come out. So
I had no
what
doubt
the fuck do
that
I
Hangman
know?
was going to win. I mean, they're literally in his hometown the next Dynamite. That they moved
Yeah.
when they originally moved Full Gear. So there's obviously a play into that. Yeah.
We should have known that.
Yeah.
That's like a tell sign right there.
Yeah.
Fuck. Also, I googled it. I live in Virginia. It's fucking like 3.5 hours for
Fucking
me. How is
go.
that even possible? Virginia's not that far, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that big, but how is that 3.5?
That's weird.
I don't
Go to
know.
the show, damn it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. No.
Roads and miles.
Anyway,
Brian.
Roads.
That's
anyway,
how this
this is like
3 hours
this
away.
is you know this
Oh,
most
true.
unpredictable match in my opinion because it could have went either way. Because it's like, and I was watching this. I was like, okay, so how can you? Are they going to have Brian just straight up beat Miro, or how are they going to have Miro still look strong? And honestly, you know, I was thinking that they should have done. I was hoping we'd get like a tease for Kip returning, which would distract Miro, causing him to
He must be really
to
hurt.
lose because he's going to come back at some point, and you know
Point
I
some
assume
point.
he's going to have a feud with Miro. It only makes sense.
I feel like
Yeah,
they're
but
so
think of-
past that, right?
But think about this, though, Kyle. Miro has this new gimmick, and now
Right.
he's doing the Sammy train. I think people all forgot about what happened with him and
I
Kip.
didn't.
I
Because we have-
agree.
because we do have new fans now, because look who's came there since.
Yeah.
So,
Like, wait. When did Kip get hurt anyway?
Dude, it was like last year.
Was it last year?
And like it's
Yeah.
AEW
Beginning of
changed so
No, I
much.
think
But, like,
it was beginning of this year.
You
Sorry.
have to like
Was
give
it?
him
Okay.
credit though. Like even though Kip's not on TV, he's still keeping himself relevant by he goes to all the he's at all the events. He literally hangs out
Yeah.
outside in a suit
with
a
the sign.
paper bag over his head.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't get the gimmick, but
Yeah, he ain't
I
got
don't
nothing to
get
do,
it.
man.
It's really
He just
cool.
has nothing. He's hurt.
it's really fucking
hurt.
cool. the
Yeah, I think Kip means something to AEW because him and Sammy were the first match.
No,
ever.
he
oh
does.
for
He
sure,
does.
yeah.
He definitely
So,
does.
yeah,
But
he definitely got to
Kip
keep
was
him
the
around.
first singles match in AEW history.
I
just
think-
got done saying that, Kyle.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think we have to meet in the middle a little bit. Like I agree with MJ. I think a little bit more on the fact that like the Kip and Miro stuff is like I feel like so far done. Maybe you have like just like one match, but I wouldn't have like a drawn out feud or anything with it.
No, that just wouldn't.
Like give it a
Yeah.
match on like Rampage or give him like a
hopefully after this, if he beats Sammy, hopefully after this, he'll start facing upper tier people like Daniel Bryan.
right.
Maybe.
Daniel Bryan, the American Eagle, Daniel Bryanson.
The American Phoenix.
Which this match, by the way, was 20 minutes and
Dude,
6 seconds.
This match was
Wow.
fucking great, though. It really was.
I think the most unpredictable match of the night was Darby and MJF. Preference.
That's another one too, and a lot of people
Probably
saying
my
that
match
that
of the
was
night,
match of the
honestly.
night. Yeah,
and it was the first match. Fucking insane.
right.
Because
MJ, you disagree?
honestly, I saw people posting the picture, the picture of Punk whenever he had that weird where he had that like distraught look on his face after the confrontation with Eddie on Rampage that people made into a meme. I saw people posting that saying the rest of the AEW locker room knowing they have to follow up MJF and Darby because honestly, I mean, I was like, holy fucking shit! How there's
We did have a botch in this match. To tell you, give you
Also-
that. The coffin drop from the outside. That was brutal.
also I guarantee you that was Darby's idea too. Fucking crazy bastard.
Right.
To botch.
He didn't budge.
Well, it's a
he
risky move.
He didn't get all of MJF there, is what I'm trying to say here.
Well,
He kind of slipped at the
you
last
also see
minute.
MJF literally like hold his arms out to catch him, like he knew exactly what was going to happen. But I know with that match, like I was shocked at how well because like you always hear Darby is just this. Oh, he can't really have any straight up wrestling matches.
Right.
He was fucking chain wrestling in this match and was great.
Oh yeah. there was a spot where they had the Greco-Roman knuckle
Yeah.
lock, and they were doing all this stuff.
the
like,
fucking rolls
they were
and
doing
shit.
good
That was
shit.
insane. Yeah.
Right. But
Spot
ultimately,
of the night. Before Brian goes further, is the knee bomb. I think that was the spot of the night.
The knee bomb.
knee bomb.
The knee bomb. You guys don't know what a knee bomb is. You ever watch fucking AWA?
Knee bomb.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard that move in my
Ric
life.
Flair used to do knee bombs.
Oh, where you bring him up and like
Where
almost like a
caught him,
backbreaker.
no, it's a power bomb. It
Yeah.
lands on his knee. It's a knee bomb.
I was hoping in this match.
You guys, what the fuck's going on with y'all? Now
never heard
Brian's
that
looking
move.
it up.
I am.
I was really
knee
hoping
bomb.
the way that they would do this because like I didn't know if MJF or Darby was gonna win. I figured MJF would win, but I was honestly hoping for a spot because it seemed like they were kind of starting to slowly bring this in. I was hoping they'd do a spot where like Wardlow came out and MJF calls for the ring and then Wardlow doesn't do it. But,
Yeah, but that's when Sting just beats their
Yeah,
ass.
Sting
and that's
beat the
it.
shit out
Now,
of that baseball
let
bat.
me. Something I do love about this match is the whole match. I'm like, dude, why the fuck is MJF messing with his trunks a lot? I've never seen him mess with his trunks a lot. And then
Yeah.
we know why he's messing because the ring was going
Yeah.
down in his balls or something.
Yeah.
Probably. And he was like, fuck.
the way that they did that finish was I was like clapping. I was like, man, MJF's a fucking genius. The way he got Darby because like either way he was gonna win because it was like either Darby hits him with the skateboard and he wins by DQ, or the ref turns around to throw the skateboard out and then he hits him with the ring. Like
Right.
it
But
was
man,
fucking
this is
genius.
Darby's second. This is Darby's second pay-per-view loss too.
So what?
Who cares? You're supposed to be building him, guys.
Who was his first?
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Exactly.
exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's
Yes.
Punk.
So?
That doesn't matter.
So, CM Punk
Bro.
can lose. Who gives a
No, he
fuck?
can't.
Eddie Kingston. As soon as what Eddie Kingston said, no one wants you here. I love how as soon as since we didn't really get to talk about it really that much, really.
Because we haven't gotten to it yet,
jackass,
motherfucker.
We're on it now.
We're on
it
the
now.
highlights, okay? We're not skipping around.
Yeah, we're going over the highlights.
Yeah. Oh, it's so.
We're not talking about that tag match, not the title match either. We ain't talking about the
We've
tag
talked
match.
about the World Championship. Talked about the Bryan Danielson and Miro. Talked about fuck.
Hangman.
No, I already mentioned that. Talked about Jay Lethal. We're
Whoa,
talking
let's get that
about
out of the way. The tag
MJF
match
and Darby.
that meant nothing.
No, I thought we were talking
that?
about Kingston Punk. I thought that was
okay.
the,
Is
But we
that what we're doing now?
done with
Okay, Kingston and Punk.
Didn't-
yeah.
Oh, MJ, you're blowing my mind right
Kingston and Punk.
now. Are you okay?
Kingston and Punk, man. Kingston beat the shit out of Punk at the start of this.
Yeah, hit him with the fucking spinning back fist right before even the
Yeah,
bells.
that was great.
Wrong.
It was
Also,
a short match.
it was actually the shortest match of the night. This was only
Really?
11 minutes. Yeah, it was 11
What?
minutes.
Wow.
Which
What?
when I'm looking at it, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was like maybe 15, but I'm surprised.
It went less than the worthless
Hey,
tag
y'all
match.
feel that's not worthless tag. It's a fun match.
Yes, it was.
way.
All FTR just came. I'm just talking about it because it's only a couple seconds. They wrestled. FTR came out, hit Cody, and then the segment ended. The whole thing ended. Wow, could have been on Dynamite. So get the fuck out of here, Kyle.
Oh, that tag match. Okay.
That
I thought
tag
you meant
match.
the tag team
Now
championship.
you agree.
Yeah.
Now you
there were-
agree.
There was a few tag team
Yeah.
matches on the card.
A
MJ.
few?
You have to be more
A
specific.
few.
Yeah.
There's like 4.
Well, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So be more specific when
Yeah.
you're
The tag match that meant nothing. We all can agree with what that
It really-
match is going to
well,
be.
Honestly, that should have been on the buy-in.
It really fucked the pay-per-view up for a lot of people because they're like, dude, what? I feel like I'm watching a Dynamite match. It really
I was
was
really
a
wondering,
Dynamite
like,
match.
what the fuck was the point of that? I thought
don't
there was
know.
going to
And
be
then
a
to
bigger
have-
angle because they throughout the match, Andrade and Malachi weren't getting along.
Both teams weren't. I'm
And,
like, dude, what
yeah.
if Tony comes out and says 4-way? I'll be like, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
Think about that.
so you're
Screaming,
saying both teams couldn't coexist?
And Teddy Long comes out. All right, player, this is a 4-way. I know I'm screaming because this pay-per-view got me on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah,
good. I'm glad to
that
hear
match
that.
really wasn't that great. Like I was excited for it on
It wasn't.
paper, but then when we got to it, I'm like, I thought there would be like
was
a bigger.
slow.
See, I was thinking that was going to be where they debut Wyndham because he
really?
because he made tweets talking about Rome, and he also directly quoted Jake the Snake. And when Jake the Snake came into AEW, you know, he made quotes about Rome and Caesar to Cody.
Yeah, Caesar. I
Yeah,
remember
so
that.
I was like, okay,
You know what's
so
really
this is
funny?
what they're doing. But no, they
You know what's
didn't.
really funny? How much they actually did fuck this up because they put all the pay-per-view-esque matches on Dynamite and Rampage and let the Dynamite Rampage match be on the pay-per-view card.
Honestly, like I said, this match should have been on the buy-in.
Yeah, it didn't really do.
wasn't
You
that
had
great.
everyone face each other but Pac and Black.
You know
and that
you
could have
could've
been a
done?
perfect pay-per-view match.
You could put
Perfect.
this on the buy-in, got rid of the women's tag match, and changed it to Deeb and Sheeta. Give them another match and let them have another
Again, though?
fun showcase.
Again, though,
Yeah.
should have been Nyla versus Sheeta. I feel like that would have been better. They haven't faced each other in a while. They put on some good matches.
okay,
Double or
yeah.
Nothing. That was a great
Yeah,
match.
but that was also a hardcore match. So it's like,
So, dude, Punk and Kingston wasn't even a hardcore match, and the referee was just looking at him, not even counting. He's just looking at him at the ground, not even counting.
And what's up with Cash coming out?
That's what I'm saying. That meant nothing.
because
The camera didn't even catch it, by the way.
Pinnacle, the Pinnacle, you know, if that's even still a fucking team, 'cause I don't even know at this point.
Yeah, who knows?
The Pinnacle lent out FTR to Andrade for 2 weeks. Andrade paid.
People should have known this.
Andrade paid to use to use FTR for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, because FTR calls Cody the match against Andrade, so people were like, why are they out there? I'm like, dude,
Right.
y'all been watching Dynamite?
Did y'all
How
see
about,
that sign that was in the crowd during
Which
that
one?
match? There was a sign
Oh, you texted us.
that
Yes.
said
I didn't see it.
said
Send me if you find a picture
okay,
of it.
hold
Please
on.
send it. I mean,
Best
don't
sign
do it right
tonight,
now.
though.
Just,
MJF eats sloppy steaks. I
That was
love that
fuck-
fucking
that's
sign.
that was
fucking-
fucking
that's great.
hilarious.
Shout out Coffin Flop. Oh my God, Coffin Flop, Coffin Drop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here's the sign. It said some guy had a sign, or some person had a sign, front row, in front of the hard cam that said Cody solved racism.
Wow.
I also saw a smiley face guy and the Batista guy.
Yep, he was.
Yep. And also
the Batista guy's
Frank,
still wearing the same
shirt.
fucking shirt.
Can you
Frankie the
imagine
Clown.
being that guy? Can you imagine being the guy that's known for that? Can you imagine like knowing that every time you go to a wrestling pay-per-view, you have to sit front row wearing the same fucking shirt that you wore? That's like...
It was like 2008, 9?
Yeah, and it was back when those...
Is when he did that?
It was back when those kind of shirts were in style.
Those are like Ed Hardy shirts.
Yeah, and now no one fucking gives a shit about those, and like those are like the typical douchebag like shirts,
Right.
and you have to constantly wear this shirt. And then green shirt guy.
Awful. Yeah, green shirt guy.
I didn't see the long hair guy. He wasn't there. That used to be
someone
next
on
to him.
Twitter was like, "Oh well, you know it's gonna be a big pay-per-view when Brock Lesnar and green shirt guy is front row."
It's true.
Because I
Can't deny that.
guarantee you they'll be at Survivor Series next week.
You
Yep.
think so? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they go to every event.
Which is weird.
Which, hey man, I don't even care. Everyone go watch
how
Survivor
do you
Series,
do that?
man. It's got good
I don't
talent.
understand how
Survivor Series has good talent, even though they kicked Sami Zayn out of the team. But just get past that.
And didn't they kick?
I just
someone
don't
else
like
off-
that they
off the
announced the
women's
teams on Twitter. That was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Well, it makes no sense. They announced them on Twitter, and then they like replaced them like a week before or a couple days before.
Hey, it's different, right? It's different.
Yeah,
There's no-
yeah.
what's
maybe
the point of
AEW
them
should do their own
having a match?
Maybe AEW should do their own version and announce all the teams on MySpace.
Okay.
No,
since
isn't it
Oh
Hayspace?
yeah,
All right,
Space.
we're gonna
Space Hay.
we're
I
gonna
think.
go over to this
Yeah.
this street fight.
Oh God. Well, okay.
This-
I will admit. Okay, there was one thing that was hilarious in this street fight that I absolutely loved. All of the weapons were invented in Minneapolis. That was the funniest gimmick shit ever.
Wait, what do you mean?
Do you not hear
The
them?
Prince sign, the helmet.
Oh, right.
Commentary was letting everybody know history lessons on when those weapons were invented in Minneapolis and everything.
Jesus.
All right, so I'm gonna scope this out. Okay, so at first when this match was coming, I'm like, oh shit, forgot about this match because I was
like,
after Punk and
bathroom
Kingston, I was
break.
like, yeah, main event. I was like, man, main event, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this match. All right, so they're all in this ring, right? They're all in the ring, and all of a sudden Dan Lambert goes out first. That's what the commentary says. Yes, he goes out first, and all of a sudden everyone else starts going out, and I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yes, okay, this is a street fight, right? All right.
Yeah.
So then we have two people start out as a 10-man tag match. And then, all of a sudden, we have a devolve spot where everyone starts hitting each other, and then all those rules get blown the fuck away.
Is there rules in a street fight?
Kyle, tell me how the fuck this started out to be a street fight. Because it didn't start out as a street fight, it started out as a wrestling match.
Well, ain't that how most street fights start out?
No!
I mean, you can
Example-
start it. You can start it
example
wherever
one.
you want.
Example 1. Santana Ortiz, best friends. That was a street fight. You want to know why that was a street fight, Kyle?
Why?
Because it wasn't in a fucking ring.
No, that wasn't a street
why.
fight.
What was it?
Wasn't it like a parking lot brawl?
My
Right.
preference? That's the same fucking
parking
thing to
lot
me.
brawl.
Okay?
Yeah.
It was a parking lot
That's
brawl.
the same thing. A
No,
street
but that's
fight,
why it started in a fucking parking lot.
but
bro.
a street fight doesn't start in a 10-man tag match.
Okay, but they're not being literal when you say street
Yeah.
fight. Street fight just means it's a fucking no rules, no DQ.
I mean,
It'll
what did we
eventually
all say
spill
before
out
this?
somewhere else.
Kyle,
Right.
what did you say before this match was even going to happen? Oh, it's going to be a cinematic match.
That's what I thought.
We did think
because
that.
I thought it would
Exactly.
protect Dan Lambert.
Right.
But
Well, Dan Lambert just stood there for almost the whole match. And he slapped Jericho a good one. I was like, damn, Jericho, you let him slap you that
he put
fucking
a really
hard.
shitty Walls Jericho on him. Like, does he not know
He
you're not
did.
supposed to put your opponent near the ropes for it? Like, that's
Right.
not the,
The UFC guys, they did really well. They sold very well. They did the moves
Junior
very well.
Dos Santos had a terrible,
just about to say.
moonsault though.
it wasn't
cares?
terrible.
Come on,
I'll
man.
give him
Botched.
credit for it.
It was better than Brock Lesnar's 450.
I mean, yeah.
That's true.
I mean, it's better than anything I could do. So.
Oh no.
Also,
that out
I
there.
do have to say one thing. Ethan Page had an insane amount of self-tanner on. Like, I feel like he looked like really tan. Like,
Yeah.
like bodybuilder tan kind of.
And he got the claw put on him by
And he got what?
the claw. This is a
Oh, the
stupid
claw
spot.
by Baron.
It was
Yeah,
a
what's his name?
stupid,
Baron von
stupid
Raschke.
spot.
You didn't like it?
No.
No.
It's unnecessary.
No, come
Unnecessary.
on. I thought that was fun.
I knew as soon as they announced him before the match was happening, I'm like, dude, just throw him in the fucking ring
Throw
with
him in
him or
the ring.
something. Then.
Yeah, right.
That's what's
Just
gonna
get a
happen.
spot over with.
Yeah. Oh,
How about what that the Sammy Guevara spot
oh, the ladder
on the outside?
That was sick.
On
You mean
on
the Jeff
ladder.
Hardy
That
spot?
was sick.
The Jeff
Yeah.
Hardy spot,
It
exactly.
was an exact replication of him and Bubba.
But he didn't
Ray.
even jump. He just kind of
Sorry.
like fell.
Yeah, he
Which
did
is,
exactly what Jeff Hardy did.
Fucking.
That was sick,
That was
yeah.
that was a crazy spot.
It just, you know,
And then
this match had some good moments, but
the
it
best,
really,
probably the best moment was the finish. Jericho winning with the frog splash because
I think the best moment was
I liked
the
it.
multi
It was a
submission.
nice tribute
and
because
Sammy throwing the
I
football.
saw people getting pissed that Lucha Bros didn't win with their 80 tribute. But
Right.
I'm like, why would they? It's like, okay, I get it. You know, they're Mexican, and you know Eddie was Mexican, but Jericho is a legitimate family friend. And you know,
no, I get that, but why would he win with it?
If anybody should win with an 80 tribute, it should be him.
I don't know. I have a problem when with the whole guys hitting other people's moves and it being as effective. Like same thing
Yeah,
with
but-
like when Hangman hit the one winged angel. It didn't.
Yeah, but he
Can-
did it
can
to an
you
old
do
man.
that?
He did it to
I
an
think
old
it
man.
more is it's not as powerful when other people do it.
I'd understand
True,
your
yeah.
I'd understand your gripe, Brian, if it was against another wrestler, but it was against an old man. Like, come on.
Oh, it,
Wait, what was against an old man?
One of the
He did
best-
the frog splash on
Oh,
Dan.
Frog Splash to Lambert. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. True. You're right.
one of the
Good
best
point.
takes
I forgot about that.
I saw in that match. A friend of mine tweeted, and I couldn't agree more with this. Was he tweeted? There were 5 really great wrestlers wasting their goddamn time in this match. And I mean,
Don't you mean 7?
no, 5.
Or you don't think Scorpio or Ethan's
Proud
good?
and
about that?
powerful. Sammy Guevara, Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky.
Oh, so you're fucking
That's bullshit.
snubbing Jericho?
That's bullshit.
Wow, I don't know
Look,
about that.
Or
I've
Jake.
said it numerous times.
care.
I've said it numerous times. I appreciate that Jericho did what he did for AEW. There's really no place for him anymore. I don't know why he's still
He's
there.
the face. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this right now. Jericho is the fucking face of AEW. Get out of here.
The face. I don't know about that.
Nah.
Really? Really?
Look,
Really?
Jericho's-
We want to put this out there right now. We're going to lay this
Look,
out here
I'm
right
just
now.
saying.
First ever champion. Got the first ever tickets of all these people to come there because they signed Chris Jericho.
Yes.
Well, that's true. I'll
That's
give
what
you
he was
that.
there for, and now he's done that. And
No,
now,
he's just got to keep doing
honestly,
it. Kyle.
I don't know why they even have anything else for it. Like Inner Circle it's ran its course.
I mean,
I
I
agree with you a
believe
little
It's ran its course.
I believe wholeheartedly that Jericho will be 2-time champion.
You think he's gonna be?
He
You
will
think
be
he's champion
2-time
again?
champion. Yes, he will be the. Well, not soon.
I don't
but
think he will.
He will be the.
Not
He'll
soon.
be the first
then
ever
when,
2-time
bro?
champion. It's because I'm sorry to say this again. Over anyone in that company, Jericho has the most wrestling fans on his belt.
Yeah, but he also goes and does tours with
Not
Trap
young.
and Smash
I
Mouth
will-
and goes to
So?
fucking.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Well, does he tour? I don't think he tours with them. But
Smash.
But yeah,
Let's smash him out.
and
Wait,
no, look,
never mind.
what?
That,
like Smash Mouth.
yeah, the singer had a breakdown on stage.
No, I
the
know.
other
That's
night.
what I'm saying. Like he. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. See,
No, not. I'm not laughing about
Yeah,
the breakdown
yeah.
part.
You
No,
should.
it wasn't a breakdown. He was drunk.
You
I think.
should.
He
You
was,
should
and he was
laugh.
acting
You
like
should
an
laugh.
asshole. Oh well, whatever.
I guess before we get into it,
Just
since it wasn't really on. Well, I mean, it was on there. It was announced on the pay-per-view, but it was just kind of backstage segment. So, Orange Cassidy announced that he's going to have that he was to be bringing a friend with him to face the Butcher and Blade on Wednesday, and it's funny because he said he was going to bring some of his people in Chaos, a friend in Chaos, and he said he was going to bring his dogs. And I was sitting there, I was like, wonder who he's talking. I was like, wait a minute, dog. I'm like, Pitbull. I was like, oh fuck. oh fuck, Ishii, and then they announced it, and yeah, it's Ishii and Orange Cassidy versus Butcher and Blade. Okay, so here's the thing about Butcher. Tony Khan said that the Butcher has been on tour with Every Time I Die. He took Wednesday off, completely off the tour, because one of his dream matches is to face Ishii, and so he's really leaving his tour to fight Ishii and then going back on tour. And I'm like, this fucking man. I love Butcher.
That's amazing.
Fuck Tomohiro. How about that?
No, what are you talking about?
No.
He posted a nice picture of himself eating In-N-Out. I was very jealous.
Half Okada at that.
Animal-style fries.
Yeah, him and Okada had In-N-Out. But...
Yes.
And also, what Kyle's not saying...
Ishii, I hope he brings... didn't he recently win a shiny new belt? I hope he brings that to Dynamite. That'd be cool.
You're a pussy, Kyle. You're a pussy, Kyle. You're pissing me off.
You know what'd be even better if he let like Orange Cassidy like hold it or like wear it like to ring or something.
Wait, who did he beat for it?
Ah,
I'll
God, who
throw
was
up.
it?
Don't say it.
Who was
Don't
it?
say it. I'll fucking throw up.
Is it Seth Rollins? Oh wait, no, that's a different company.
No. Jay White's not coming out with dresses. Stop.
Who was it? Who was it?
Ray Sprite.
I thought you were about to say fucking
Joseph.
Like about to say
Joseph
Ray
Black.
Bono.
No, that don't sound right.
Joseph Black.
That don't sound right.
PJ Black?
He's in Ring of Honor.
Was it?
He was in Ring of Honor. Used to be.
Yeah.
It was like
Jay
the.
White. Yeah. Jay White.
I think it was
White.
like not a switchblade. What is it? It's like a spoon error or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
spoon
error.
It says his residence is he's from Florida. Oh, so why does he talk like he's from
New Zealand? Yeah,
That's so
what
weird.
a fucking weirdo.
Residence, Brian.
Fucking weirdo.
I kid. I know we didn't really talk much about it, but the Jurassic Express and Christian versus Superclick. That one actually
It was
surprised
a fun
me.
match for what it was,
It was a fun, but
and Jungle Boy winning
on.
with the concerto, and people were saying, "Oh, is he Jungle Man now?" He's
no, you
he's,
should listen. Tony Khan, if you fucking ever listen to this, or if someone listens to this and show you, change his name to Jack Perry now. You know how much over this motherfucker could get without being Jungle Boy
really.
and wearing fucking jungle boots?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he had a beard this time.
JR
and he was
is
wearing,
right.
He was wearing
State Nana
jeans.
J.
JR is right. Notice JR never calls him Jungle Boy. He calls him
Jungle
Jack Perry.
He calls him Jungle Jack Perry, right?
But he sometimes calls him.
Yeah,
you can even do Jungle Jack
JR
Perry. Fuck
also
it.
calls
But
people by their
seriously,
WWE names still. So
Well, that's
if
true.
you so,
I'm
the motherfucker's had a tenured career.
I'm waiting for him to talk about Aleister Black or just
I
saying
mean, think
other
about
shit.
this,
Yeah.
Kyle. The
Right.
dude's
Dean
been in
Dean Ambrose,
WWF,
yeah. Dean Ambrose.
WWF, WWE, New Japan, AEW. You know how many names that he has to fucking conglomerate in his whole career? Could you do that, Kyle?
Yeah.
Well, we got the
Fuck
revival
off. No, you
going
couldn't.
against.
Well, we got the
You
revival.
got the revival. Oh shit, Dean Ambrose! Oh my
Dean
god!
Ambrose is here.
Dean Ambrose!
What's Rusev doing?
What's Rusev?
What
That's
else?
fucked up.
That match also, by the way, was I like giving the times. Where did
I
it
think
go?
they
22
hurried
minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they heard
change.
some matches
Yeah.
up. You could tell.
Britt Baker and Ty was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, but they fucking buried the fuck out of Ty, man. Come on.
What the fuck? What?
How'd they bury
Dude,
him?
Britt kicked out of her whole arsenal. Ty did every single move in
Ty
her
pretty
arsenal.
much carried this match for most of it. She looked fucking amazing. Like she looked
Bro.
great, honestly, in this
Bro.
match. Probably her
Bro.
best match
Bro.
in AEW. Honestly.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about you in TNA, bro.
Let me tell you something. Tay's gonna hold gold at some point. Okay.
TBS,
The host title? I mean, TBS?
the host.
Maybe. I think she'll be women's champion at some point. Honestly.
Wait, what does that mean?
What?
Women's
I
champion.
mean,
So
she's gonna go to some indie
So
promotion
wait.
and win a
No,
championship.
no.
World AEW women's champion, jackass.
okay, but wait. So does the TBS championship is that strictly just for the
Yeah.
women?
That's why it's called.
Because I don't know if you
You're
guys
just
pay
being a
attention.
smartass right there.
No. I'm being honest. Like I don't know if you guys watch Impact all that much, but they have a digital media championship. Do you guys see that?
Impact.
Where I think
You're
you can
able to
go,
watch
like-
that.
No, I don't know how.
yeah.
Honestly.
On Twitch.
Is that how you do it? I don't know. But yeah, I think they have a belt where it's like it's for both.
Yeah, isn't
like it
that,
can be like a guy can be holding it at one point, a girl can be holding it at one point.
So it's
Isn't
an
Jordan
intergender
Grace
title.
a media champion right now?
I think she
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I think she had a match or is going against Vicki.
So
Dice.
did they just have a meeting with Matt Cardona and was like, hey, remember that thing you used to do? We're gonna do that.
Basically, yeah, because he's doing it in GCW. That motherfucker. That stupid fucking Twitter.
Fuck that shit bag.
Yeah, fuck that guy, motherfucker. Take this to him, motherfucker.
Fuck Chelsea too. Add that on the list.
Fuck her too.
No, I don't. She didn't do it.
Well,
I mean,
but I mean,
No, me and Kyle.
Oh.
would
I mean,
say.
okay.
she also does the same thing. So, you
Oh,
know,
well, that's
apple
true.
doesn't
Yeah,
fall
that's true.
far from the tree. There.
right. That's true. That's true. Did we miss anything? Did we go? What other matches were there?
We missed the Lucha Bros match.
Oh,
Do we
that's
really
right.
need to talk about it? Do we really
I
need
mean-
to talk about it?
I went over it a little bit. We talked about the
Yeah, a little bit,
the
but
weird finish.
the
and
masks.
shit, yeah. Oh,
It's
Yeah,
just
that
one
was
of the things I
weird.
forgot to mention, the Punk and Kingston thing. Dan Halson tweeted, maybe Punk will win with the finisher. I'll let him borrow. because
Kenta is calling out Punk also.
because for those who don't know, you know, Dan Halson, Punk's one of his favorite wrestlers. Dan Halson actually got permission from Punk to use GTS. Yeah,
Is that actually what he uses for his
yeah,
finish?
GTS.
Even though it's
Yeah,
Kenta's
yeah,
move. But
yeah.
hey,
Speaking
sorry.
of Kenta, because there was a funny interaction one time on Twitter where whenever Dan Halson asked Punk if he could use it, Kenta retweeted and gave Dan Halson could use it as well, but he's the only one who can use it, and not that other son of a bitch.
Ooh.
all right, so let's just get these final thoughts out of the way. Let me do mine first.
I don't think we're
What-
done
what
yet.
else? What else?
We still got
What?
Media Scrum shit, Dynamite
Okay,
matches
well,
that got announced.
Dynamite. Oh,
okay.
just the ones
all
that
right.
got
Well, let
announced.
me say this before you get into all of that, Kyle. One thing that took me out of this pay-per-view was not even in the pay-per-view. It was before the pay-per-view. The go-homes. I feel like it was a bad move to have Orange Cassidy and Matt Hardy be the last match before your pay-per-view is going to be on the next day. Even though they were not on the pay-per-view. I feel like that was a bad move, and it really did take me out of, what the fuck. I should
that's
be
a good
seeing.
point.
I honestly, you should have had Kenny and Hangman on doing something, because that's what you should. This personal preference. When you do go homes, you put what's going to happen at the main event, the last thing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say
No, I'm
here?
with you.
Like you could have had, well, you couldn't do the contract signing. It'd be kind of dumb to do it before the day, but could have
Right.
had a little something to hype up the main event. That's what a go home.
No, I'm with you. I mean, you're
should
trying to
do.
sell the show. You're trying to sell the pay-per-view.
And most of the go home was what Wardlow smashed someone or something. That was a match.
That was the first match.
That was
They
yeah.
usually
We
only
had
have like 2 or 3
we had
matches.
squash matches. We had matches that didn't even pertain to the pay per view. To keep, I understand you want to keep your product and your storylines going, but if it's not on the pay per view, then you save that till after the
Right.
pay per view.
No, because that's what they do for the pre-show. Like they're constantly just trying to sell the pay-per-view.
And
like,
I
oh,
feel
the-
like now for the pre-show, they should possibly have 2 matches for the pre-show now, because you can't just keep on rehashing, the countdown. They rehashed every promo for the first half of the pre-show, and it's like, dude, if you're already putting that out to people that is watching the go home and everything you are watching, we don't need to see that stuff again.
didn't
You
they?
could
They
put
didn't have 2 matches. They only had 1.
No, they only
It
had
was just
one.
That tag one. Yeah.
Just that tag match. And I feel like it could have been a cop-out if they would have had something with Hardy and Orange for the buy-in.
Right.
But I still would have complained that why would you put that in the buy-in and promote it as the last match for your go-homes?
I got to say also about that match, I saw some clips from it. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's like Cassidy hitting the Superman punch, and then I think also Matt Hardy dropping an elbow, and just like both moves just cut like miles away, like not connecting at all, and like just
Well, Hardy's
looks.
stiff.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, it's from his experience in the ring and
Oh,
what
you
he's
mean
done.
stiff like he's just like his
Yeah.
body, like
The
I
way
thought
he
you meant like he's
moves,
stiff,
he
like
just
he like
can't-
lays
no,
it out.
no,
Gotcha,
no.
gotcha. Okay.
His body's just stiff from all that shit he had to go through. But yeah, that was
that's
my
true.
that was my final. Even after the pay per view, I thought about that. I was like, man, I watched Rampage, and it was this match that wasn't even pertaining to it. Just took
No,
me
that's a
out
good
a little
point.
bit.
That's a good point. What were the matches that they announced? So we already talked about the tag match with Tomohiro and who was he? Oh, Butcher and Blade, right? And Orange Cassidy. What else have they announced so far?
Nala and Shida for the TBS tournament.
Okay.
I have Nyla
and
going over.
The
on that.
Acclaimed versus Leo Rush and Dante Martin.
Oh
That'll be a
yeah,
good
wait a
match.
minute. They did run something during the buy-in. Kyle just reminded me. I guess Dante's gimmick now is he's the hottest free agent in all fucking AEW now. Because everyone's trying to get him. The Acclaim's trying to get him, which I fucking love that rap.
Dude.
What do you say, Kyle? I know you fucking remember. He said something,
The
I'm
Acclaim
like, wow.
mentioned something about Leo Rush and mentioned about this being his 15th retirement.
Dude.
That's hysterical.
Dude, Max never misses. And I don't know if y'all know or not, but he had a rap show the night before, and AEW crew and everything all went out to the club and support. Supported them, and fans got to go and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The best thing about it is when Bowen says, "We want you to join the Acclaim," and then Caster's going like this. It's like, yeah. What is that, dude?
What is that?
Why is it? No,
It
I
looks
know
like
what it
you're
is.
scissoring.
No, yes, that's
Did
why
y'all
he's doing
just
it. But I don't know why he's doing
This?
Did y'all see Anthony Bowen's recent tweet? I fucking died laughing. Some jackass was talking shit about the Acclaim and said that the Acclaim looks like guys who won't buy their girls tampons. Anthony Bowen retweeted it and said, "I'm gay."
And that's fun. That's why it's so hilarious to me, because that's when Caster is doing that. I'm just like, dude, like people could learn from this fucking team,
dude.
like for real.
The Acclaim, like, oh wait. I'll give him credit that he so wants. You got to give Tony Khan credit. He put the Acclaim together. They weren't a tag team, and that was a team he put together. And they are.
That's true.
They even got in trouble, as you can say it. He didn't get fucking trouble.
What were some of the highlights from the media scrum that you were talking about?
I mean, we got one highlight. We did that, so we don't need that.
Right.
CM Punk said that he wants to see Brody King in AEW.
Oh,
And that he wants to see some other people from ROH, which I figure he's mentioned in Danhausen, because him and Danhausen are actually really good friends.
It's pretty funny in the live chat. People are like, "Oh, we're gonna see Brody King tonight," and I'm watching him wrestle on New Japan. I'm just like, I'm not gonna say shit.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
Danielson
cool.
said he was happy for Hangman, but he wanted to be the guy to dethrone Omega. And then he does.
So now he's going big. Now he's coming after Hangman.
He doesn't think Hangman's gonna be champion for long.
It's safe to say they're gonna kick Kenny out.
Tony said he doesn't want to announce the date for Danielson and Hangman, but he wants the biggest matches possible, regardless of face heel. Oh, here's the thing about Brian Danielson that I've been saying for a while, and other people have said too. I think he is a secret heel. I don't think he's fully face. I think he's actually a heel, and it just hasn't been shown yet. Because you can just tell when he wrestles and some of the stuff he says that he's not quite face.
But okay, I know what you're saying, Kyle. But Daniel Bryanson is picking up where he left off from ROH. In ROH, he was nothing. He wasn't a face nor a heel. He was just Daniel Bryanson.
Yeah. Oh,
whatever. Bryan Danielson. Okay, I'll say it.
One of the things we forgot to mention in the Punk and Kingston match, there was a part where Punk teased a 5-knuckle shuffle, and someone asked him about that on the media scrum, and he just said, "Sometimes I like to fuck with people."
People, there's YouTube. They're putting YouTube videos out for it, like tribute to John Cena. I'm like,
someone did a meme where Punk did that, and then it showed Cena doing it, and it said, "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
Jeez.
I think it was
Jay Lethal and Sammy Guevara is confirmed on Dynamite.
That's right. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the main event. Yeah.
Jay Lethal's dream opponent is Chris Jericho, because he was at the scrum as well.
Who, Jericho was or
Jay
Jay
Lethal was.
Okay.
He confirmed that he will not be at ROH Final Battle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that they're even still
It's on my birthday.
right?
That last show on my birthday.
You should go.
No, I will not.
Did you hear what's happening on ROH? It's apparently only an Honor Club thing that you can watch it on. But I think it's happening tonight. Effie and AJ Gray are facing the Briscoes for the GCW Tag Team Championship.
That's so weird.
Tony said that, like I said earlier, that Jericho was always planned to be the first champion, and that he knew who the first 4 champions would be a long time ago. Tony said the Rampage would be adjusted to whatever time slot it's in, and work the kind of cards it would need to draw the numbers TNT want, and that there's no plans to change the time slot anytime soon.
So they're staying on TNT.
Yeah,
is that the whole plan?
Yeah. Rampage is on TNT.
Rampage is staying.
Dynamite's on TBS.
Okay.
I feel like I could have done it the other way and would have worked better, but
Tony said it's dependent on the situation, but AEW is taking care of its talents when they need personal help. He's supportive of people taking time off if they need it.
So that's a direct shot, not shot.
I kind of think it maybe
talking about like Nyla, not Nyla. Nia, what the fuck was her name?
Nia
Jax. I already forgot.
So here recently, people have basically been giving Tony Khan shit because his dad bought a 4 Seasons in Saudi Arabia, and they've been trying to say that he's doing business in Saudi Arabia, and he clarified that his dad bought it from a Saudi man, not the government, and that it's not comparable to WWE's ongoing relations with the Saudi government. And that there's no relationship with the Khans and the Saudi government. He wanted to clarify that.
People need to think about that. Is that this man's in with the government?
Yeah.
Vince, you're talking.
Tony confirmed that Lance Archer was there tonight, but he does have a neck injury. It's not
I saw a picture of him.
It's not a head injury, and he did pass concussion protocol, but he'll be back when he's ready, and he's going to give him whatever.
Tony said that? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he had a concussion. I thought that's what I heard.
No, he said he passed concussion protocol. Renee told Tony that Mox is doing better every day, and that some of the AEW wrestlers have been promoting the book for Mox while he's out. It's actually a really good book.
People. Did you read it yet?
I've read like some little things here and there of it.
Do you own the book?
I don't.
I guess.
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't either.
Do you own a Dr. Death book?
I do not.
Fuck Dr. Death.
Fuck Dr. Death!
Tony said the format for the Owen Cup might not be what people expect, but he's excited to tell us more about it on TV.
Ooh, so that means there's going to be wins-losses probably, I bet. Like, like points and stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, fellas. I'm over these tournaments, dude. I'm over it.
No way. Give me all the tournaments. Give me
this might rub some people the wrong way. Tony said him and Guido communicate almost daily with each other about AEW and New Japan.
Hell yeah.
Re-say that, bitch. It's not fucking Guido, okay? It's Gato.
Whatever. Gato.
Guido, you say Guido, I say Gato.
He didn't come out with Jay last night.
Gato, Bagato.
Yeah. Oh, and he said that in 2022, he's excited to see who all he brings through the Forbidden Door, and that there's plans for all kinds of people coming in.
Just plans for Okada. That's pretty much what that's saying.
I think so.
I feel like it should be more of a portal, not so much a door.
Portal.
Like a portal sounds way more like cooler. Like,
what do you think about on your time off?
Like, like what's that? Not Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, the battle.
Did they? No, they didn't. Deep Space Nine. No, I don't know. No, wasn't there like a show where they had to like walk through something?
Was there?
No.
Oh wait.
Talking about the Nickelodeon show with the slime?
No. It was like a fucking like UPN or like a sci-fi. It was a sci-fi show.
I think I know.
Yeah, it's Battlestar Galactica.
Is it Battlestar?
The big portal. Yeah, it's the big portal.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah.
All good. So, and one thing I do want to add, I think it was on the Scrum, and then we can start wrapping things up. Tony mentioned about something about Bryan Danielson wanting to wrestle in a certain indie. He didn't say what indie, but he said it was overseas. I think he said it was international. And he told him that he didn't want him wrestling there because AEW has plans to go there eventually. I don't know if it was on the Scrum, but it was something that he was alluding to. So I thought maybe it was like the UK.
It has to be.
Is that what he's talking about? Right?
Yeah, because
I don't think it would be like
the
Japan.
They are
Mexico.
planning to go
Could
to
be
the
Mexico.
UK soon.
Oh, that might be it then.
What indie though?
He didn't say. He didn't mention.
But
he was just talking about how-
didn't NXT buy most of the indies in the UK?
I mean, I know they like absorbed
Well,
a
it
lot
could
of
be,
them.
Is it Rev Pro?
if I'm thinking right.
I don't know.
I think Rev Pro is like one of the only.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the article. Yeah, 3 hours. Tony Khan reportedly kept Daniel Bryanson off indie show. Danielson can work dates in Mexico and Japan if he wants to, although he has a priority to any. Hey, where's the rest of it?
So it is UK.
You think so? Oh, here
Yeah.
it is.
It might. Well, no, then that wouldn't make any sense.
This is according to the Observer, of course. Yeah, so it's a. Let's see. AEW has priority on any dates needed. Currently, traveling to Japan isn't happening, so that's out for the AEW star right now, because I guess we can't track. No, we can travel back and forth to Japan, can't we? Are the borders open and shit?
not
or-
back and forth. Not back and forth like that.
Yeah.
You have to have a residency.
Yeah, it says the event was in a market that AEW was interested in but hadn't yet visited. So Khan requested that Danielson not work there until after AEW came to town. So,
Why would that make a difference, though?
because I guess they want it to be special. They want it to, because I'm almost certain he said it's international, right? Yeah, because he was talking about Japan and
Yeah.
Mexico.
He said I was talking about the UK.
Yeah, again, he didn't even talk about the UK, so it's got to be UK.
Yeah.
He didn't mention it.
He's definitely talking about the
Interesting.
UK. Oh.
Anything else?
How
other
do
big
y'all think that?
tidbits?
Okay, because they didn't do it on the pay-per-view. Well, I figure they wanted to give Hangman the spotlight, so maybe we'll do it on Dynamite. How do you think Kenny's going to get rid off?
I know Kenny's gonna get mad at the Bucks and say, I saw the tape. You guys should have just stopped him. Why didn't you? And me personally, I think the Bucks did that because it was a business decision. They are still the EVPs. Got to think about that. And I think they're gonna be like, well, we need a new champion or something. And then throughout the night, maybe Kenny will feel a little bit like, maybe they're right, maybe they're not. And then all of a sudden, they're all in the ring. Adam Cole kicks the
I'm
fuck
kind
out
of
of
with you. I think
Kenny.
the Bucks are going to turn on him.
Adam
I
Cole
don't
kicks the
think it'll go
fuck
that
out of
way.
Kenny.
I think it'll go. I don't think it'll go the way MJ think. I don't think they're going to do business decision aspects, because ever since Adam Cole came in, they've kind of been hitting at a dissension between him and Kenny. I think
Right.
they're going to just kick Kenny out in general,
My thing
and
too
it's going to be the
was
Bucks
during
and
the,
Adam Cole until
was during the False Count
possibly
Anywhere. I thought
a certain someone comes in next year if he does.
Fish was going to come in for that False Count Anywhere. I thought he was going to cost Jungle Express and Christian the match.
Yeah.
Jungle Express. Yeah, that was a weird finish. I was surprised how clean it was with the Bucks one, but not the Bucks won. The Bucks match is
Yeah.
what I meant to say. But,
Oh man, those pants, by the way.
yeah.
I'm on 4K, and everyone's like, "Yeah, they're dark and magenta." I'm like, "Dude, I'm on 4K.
they're
These
bright.
are distracting."
Fucking Adam
Yeah.
Cole with the same matching gear.
And they put the tax. We didn't really talk about that. All that spots, tax in
What?
the mouth. I'm just sick of the tack thing. I'm just sick of it. They're overusing it.
I don't know
What?
how do you safely do that spot?
I don't think they're real.
Real
Like-
tax?
Yeah, I think they have a bald at the end of them. Certain ones probably, but you can't do like they did with Abaddon.
True.
There's some of them will probably have a bald end, and it just doesn't hurt.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, well, I guess we... Yeah.
Oh wait, Dynamite card.
He
we
already
went
talked
through
about it. Where were you?
But what's the main event?
I don't know.
Probably the TNT,
Probably
match?
Okay, so that's why I want to know what the main event was.
Oh, all right, good. Go subscribe to Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Go join the AW Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go join the House of Black. Content coming soon,
Fucking stupid.
and we want to hear from you. I mean, I'm also an admin, I believe. I think you gave me admin capabilities.
You have to talk to Pat about that. He was
that's Pat. That's a Pat
that was your
question.
inquiry.
That's
was
a
your
Pat
inquiry.
question. But content coming soon. We want to know what kind of content you guys want us to put in there.
Just me. What are you talking about? Me talking about Jay
No,
White.
no, Kyle.
Pac.
Kyle posted.
Kyle has like 800 other podcasts. He has time to do whatever he needs to
I have
do.
4, thank you very much.
No, but wasn't there just a post? He said we want to hear what kind of content you guys want.
I'm the head admin of House of Black.
Yeah.
The head admin, huh?
Yeah. Go subscribe to Global Syndicate Wrestling on YouTube. The next episode is on Thanksgiving Day. 3 championship matches. I'm not even going to tell you which which ones they are. No, that's a bad advert.
Huh?
Well, I'd be like, because you have
Or
to
you're
go.
just
you
saving
have to
time to
check
look it
out.
up. I'm not going to tell you the matches. Oh, wait, I got them right here.
Well, that's what I want. Be like, oh, I'm not going to tell you, so you guys should go
How
fucking
about
look
one
it up
match?
yourself.
Masha
All right, I'll
Slamaovich
hit one
versus
match. Yeah,
Masha Slamaovich versus Jordan Blade.
That's a very exciting matchup.
For the Soul Syndicate Championship.
Yeah, it is. They're all championship matches.
Robert Martyr versus Gio Galvano.
I thought we were only going to say one, but now I
well,
guess we
then
have to
guess
say all
what,
of them.
motherfucker?
Ben Bishop and Wrecking Ball Legursky for the GSW Openweight Dream Openweight Championship. That's exciting.
Someone stole Al Snow's dog.
Yes, that's Pepper. I didn't know you had Pepper.
That's Pepper, man.
What else? You guys got any plugs?
I just started releasing some posts on my pages because this is the kind of guy I am. We got Dark Order, we got Pac, we got Sting, we got Thunder Rosa. I got a Jay White page, by the way, too.
All right.
And support
prayers.
Wrestling Greatest Podcast.
I thought you were going to say support Wrestle Talk.
That's not what I'm about. Support Wrestle Talk.
No, I thought you were going to say
World's Greatest
WrestleJoy.
Podcast.
Is WrestleJoy still a thing?
Yeah, it's
It still is, actually.
Is
Yeah.
it?
it's got the word
turns out
fanatics in
people
it.
just don't-
It's kind of fucked up, ain't
Turns
it?
out people just don't give a shit, and they still support shitty
It's
people.
called like Rev Fanatics, and I'm like, dude, I'm the Fanatics guy.
Rev. What does that even mean?
Kyle, you got anything? You got
yeah.
child childers?
Support, All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. We're all from, as usual. Danhausen, Fanhausen. I'm getting insane requests for people to join. Like we hit 3,000 the other day. We're at 3,700 right now. I don't know what the
shit.
fuck. I don't know.
Maybe I should make a live chat for that.
I don't
one,
know
too.
if someone if he's been mentioning it or something, but we've just got this like massive surge of fans all of a sudden. And join that.
Davis.
If you're a fan of Danhausen, listen to Marked Out Wrestling Podcasts.
Yeah.
And the House of Black content coming soon.
That's right.
Dude, no, it's not. It's not
right.
coming at all.
Well,
never.
we will be back at the same next weekend. I was
Was
gonna
this
say
a
same
live
time,
stream? Was this a live stream?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll be back on a normal schedule. Is what I'm trying to say.
Check out
Just
Marked
because-
Out on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, you could do that. You try finding the show. I
I
dare
mean, you can even watch this Wednesday's show, and
Yeah.
I'm on it. So
yeah, but you can't listen to it. Try listening to it. I bet you can't. Fucking Rob. God damn it, Roadie Rob. Anyway, we will be back next week. And how are we gonna end this? Hangman.
Cowboy shit.
Yeah, cowboy shit. Maybe we could do
Tony Schiavone!
like a nice little montage of Hangman, maybe, or something, or
I think so.
Jay White.
Dark Order.
Exactly.
Jay White montage?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Kenny.
well, actually, no. For the last time, Kyle.
Yeah.
Do it for the last time. This is gonna be the last time. you're
Oh,
ever
that's
gonna do
right.
it.
Yeah.
It's the last time you're ever gonna do it on here.
All right,
Wow.
all right. You want me to do the thing?
Yeah.
I think they want you to do the
Okay,
thing.
I'm gonna do the thing. Oh no, I forgot. I went blank there for a second. I had to remember it because I ain't done it in forever. Okay. All right. Doing the thing. right, it's come time we must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. Right? Is that it? I don't remember it.
That's it. I'm gonna miss it.
And good night, bang!
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.